Our dear friends, peace and blessings be upon you. History didn't begin on October 7th of this year. What happened on that day is merely a new chapter of our people's century-long struggle. Since 1948, our people suffered innumerable massacres. We have been forced to flee our own lands because of these massacres. And all of that happened because governments in Britain, France, and the United States decided to grant our lands to another people. Many wars have been waged against us, and our people continue to suffer. More than 80% of us live in refugee camps, and we lack the basic needs and vital conditions of a human life. Last month was the 13th anniversary of the Oslo Accords that started with a huge concession, giving up 78% of our lands to our enemy, while declaring the remained as disputed territories. In spite of that, and after 30 years of negotiations, matters got even worse. The US administration sought to cancel the UNRWA and to cross out the new generations. Smotrich wants to drag our people from the West Bank to Jordan. Benkford shouts day and night that he wants to pose sovereignty over our holy sites. Meanwhile, the Gaza Strip continues to lay under siege after more than 16 years. Again, history didn't begin last Saturday. You cannot blame a century-long suffering people for their acts of resistance. We are freedom fighters, believe it or not. You can't bear seeing your loved ones lacking medicine, food, water, while you idle about doing nothing. The Zionist regime has declared us being animal beings. Mr. Biden and his aides has given our enemy the green light to wage a war of extermination against our people in Gaza. Resistance members in Gaza crossed the wall that separates us from our land. That was a military attack against the same soldiers who used to play target practice on our sons and daughters. More than 5,000 men and women and children are prisoners. Hundreds of them were supposed to have been released since the signing of the Oslo Accords. Should the finger of blame be lifted, it ought to be aimed at the occupation. It ought to be aimed at the century-long passiveness. Our people were crying, shouting, and fighting, but no one paid attention. Within hours of the events on Saturday, all the hypocritical governments moved into action. And what was their verdict? They gave the green light to further the persecution of our people up the genocide levels. What a shame! We have but one clear message. We will not give up. We will fight until we live with dignity. The decision to cease the brutal murder of innocent women, children, and elderly persons lies in your hands. Thank you.